Hello, collective. This is This and That Tarot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hugs and kisses to you. Hopefully, you guys are doing extremely well. Um, if you have not liked, shared, and subscribed, make sure you do so at least by the end of the read. I would really, really, really appreciate that. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the read. Anything you may need from me is in the description box and also on my channel profile. But you got somebody here, collective, that is, I feel like, feeling regretful, but who ain't? And you got some prayers that's being answered. So take it how it resonates. If whatever you've been praying about, your prayers are being answered. All right. So that a surprise is coming with this card that came out. A surprise coming, prayers answered. So whatever you've been praying about, baby, it's coming. And I feel like with that card, whatever somebody been trying to block, whether they unbeknownst to you, people connected to people from your past, whether they friends, lovers, involved with past lovers, whoever these people unknown to you are, whatever they dislike about your involvement with these people, however you connected to them, ain't holding, ain't stopping nothing. All right. These are things that, this surprise is covering anybody that breadcrumbed you, anybody that felt like they were indecisive in, giving you this equal give and take, reciprocating what you was putting out. This is the universe, your ancestors, celebrating you in the ethers before you even get this. Okay. So celebrate yourself, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. All right. Celebrate like you already got it. All right. So the next card that came out is 24/7 by Key Von Edmonds, which is Babyface's brother. I don't remember how this song goes. But definitely look it up and listen to the message in it if this message, overall resonates with you in any way. All right. The next card that came out is Liked It Better When You Were Unaware, Low Vibrational. It came out in reverse. So this may have been, how something was in the past. This may be something that, you're not no longer connected to whoever this is involving, whether it's a past person, whether, us a lover, a family member, a friend of me, a groupie, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that liked it better when you were low vibrational. Like I said, it could be Three of Cups, it could be a group of people, more than one person. But you know how when you misery loves company is what I'm getting with that card. All right. And somebody liked it when you were unaware. You may have been in your south node at the time when you met this person or these people was involved with them. But over time, or since you walked away from them, you have made it and, stepped into your north node. And that's a whole nother vibration. It's a whole nother level of being. You know what I'm saying? And that makes people that's low vibrational make you, start speaking negatively of you, ill of you, speaking like that to other people that don't even know you. So if they do cross paths with you, they already got a preconceived notion of who you are, who they think you might be based on what these people saying, how they feel about you. But when you was unaware of, like, you just say you met somebody, man or woman, and you didn't know they was involved or they was somebody that was promiscuous or had other people that they were, connecting with and, getting up with and stuff like that, or had friends outside of you that you really didn't know of, or you didn't know them as long as they knew these people. But the way they get down and move and what they do with these group of people, these certain individuals, they don't do that with you. So it's a side of them you ain't never seen before. Because they, I remember my dad telling me, when you got somebody you normally kick it with and you go days without seeing them, they doing something you ain't doing. They doing something you ain't into. So don't be surprised when the word get back to you about what they done got in or who they involved with or what they involved in. Don't be surprised by that, because that's where that time went to doing that. They know you wasn't into that. They know you probably wasn't gonna, ride with nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They knew you probably that wasn't your cup of tea or coffee. But the next card that came out is Aaron. Somebody's name could be Aaron, man or woman. Georgia also came out, so someone could be Georgia. Somebody could be from Georgia, could be significant. Someone's name could be Georgia, first, middle, or last. The next card, sapiosexual female, came out. Taurus masculine, and chef could be significant. All right. So, but yeah, you got somebody, that's possibly, knowing that whatever it is that they used to is different with you. Like, you somebody that's mentally stimulated, by knowledge, and people that pour into your spirit, your soul, um on a with knowledge, and things that could be helpful, where y'all can grow and learn from each other. That's what stimulates your mind. That's what keeps you interested in wanting more of a person. It's like, you are attracted to somebody's mind, their mindset, they way of thinking, their views and things like that. So if this person that you disconnected from, or feel or whoever this is feeling this detachment from you, like they don't feel you in their energy anymore, or they feel you kicking them out of your energy, like, transmuting whatever this is. So somebody can transmute energy really well. It's like, you know how to kick people out of your energy when you feel something is not your emotion. This is not your thoughts. These are not your feelings. This is not why would I feel down on myself? I got so much going on. I got so many things to look forward to. Like, it's like that, like, better. Right. But let's see, what this is, when it comes to, somebody liking it more when you were low vibration. Clarify. Liked it better when you were low vibrational, unaware. Yeah. You got the Three of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Judgment. Justice. With the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody having some type of mental conflict, or there was some type of, argument, or this is somebody that, actually had some kind of dispute, or just lack of cooperation with this person. You may have had constant talks, or constant moments where you and this person just didn't see eye to eye, and you just finally, Six of Swords, walked away, moved on to calmer waters. And this person with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck too, right behind this Six of Swords. Like, somebody may have had like lack of long-term commitment. Like, somebody may not have been looking for something long-term. They was, therefore they was, at the time, probably wanted something for a short time, not a long time. Okay. So the only way to achieve something for a short time is to do it wrong. You do it wrong, you do it wrong. So tender kisses is on. Somebody miss your kisses. Somebody saying they here today, they gone, they here tonight, gone. Yeah, your tender kisses is gone away, baby. Gone tomorrow, gone today. See, but yeah, whoever this is that liked it better when you were low vibration, like I said it before the tarot even got pulled. Three of Cups in reverse. Like, somebody is a group of people. It's maybe not all of these people know each other, but it's people that you had friendships with. You may have celebrated with the baby showers, went to birthday parties with their family, their kids, and stuff like that. This is somebody that you spent time with. You know what I'm saying? You made it, went to parties with them, drank with them, hang out, went to clubs, went out of town, went on vacations, playing trips with them, stuff like that. But yeah. And then you got this Knight of Cups in reverse. So like I said, you got a group of friends, and you got another part, you know what I'm saying? Possibly a lover too, that you may have, went to some of these functions and different events and stuff, social events with, that may not involve their family, and may have, for some of you. But it's giving somebody, being having some, of trying to avoid conflict right now. And I feel like they may have, yeah. I feel like somebody was allowing themselves to be surrounded by these kind of energies to keep from and doing what they was doing and entertaining these people or these energies and stuff to keep, them from disliking them or telling this person off or talking negative about them or something like that. So you know how some people go along to get along is what I'm getting. And then you got the justice out here. So it's like somebody, now having to had this upright attitude, you know what I'm saying, and looking at, where they at with you right now. Like this is why with the justice out here, like somebody realizes now they brought this on themselves. Like look at, how somebody might be telling somebody like, man, this person acting like this not toward me and this and this, and like somebody saying, what did you do? You had to done something for that person to be this way, or you know what I'm saying, look at you like that, or this person, not to want to come back around, don't want to have nothing to do with you. They doing all this, you did something. Ain't nobody just gonna up and cut you off that you don't. So I'm getting like somebody, family members or the people they done brought you around when it came to these social events and stuff, they may have asked this person like where you at. They may have been questioning this person about, y'all's connection and asking this person like, why they don't see you around, have they talked to you or something like that. And somebody realizing now just by being asked this, that it's making them have to explain, what happened, what went down, like why is that person not around, what you do, what they say, or how they acting. Oh, they acting like this and this. But what you do? You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody asking, and it's like even they can't even really put you in a light of, you being the reason they did what they did. Is the fact that this person knows they responsible for the fact that they handled you. They were reckless in how they handled you. And it was all because I feel like somebody is used to dealing with people that really don't speak up and stand in their ground when it comes to this person. They used to, letting some time go by and they can go back and deal with these people whenever they get ready, regardless of them being upset with them or disappointed or broken prompt, anything. You know what I'm saying? These people leave the door open like Bruno Mars for this person. But when you didn't, and they started to see, the more they did, the more they did something, the longer you stayed away. And I feel like this may have been an on again, off again connection you had with somebody, friends and stuff, but eventually you stop coming around, possibly even moved away, Six of Swords. You know what I'm saying? You could have even relocated from these people more than one time. Like, this may have been a group of people, you move somewhere, you make new friends, who you think is friends, and then you end up moving away from them, for whatever reason, out of the city, out of the state altogether for some of you. And then you meet some other people, wherever you end up at. And then that happens again. And you may end up moving to another part of the state. You know what I'm saying? But it's something where, the Most High separates you from them once you have went through enough and they done scarred you and misused you and misjudged you altogether. And then he removes you so that you can have that time to heal from them. In that, so you can see those people. Once you've seen them people who they is, he removes you from the area. So for some of you, you got a surprise coming. Your prayers being answered. For some of you, it's relocating. It's being in a place that you really, want to be in, an area you really want to be in, a part of the state, country you really want to be in, and that's something you probably possibly keeping close to your chest anyway. But with this, somebody liking it better when you were unaware. Yeah, somebody, liked it better when you were low vibrational. When you was into some of the same things most of the people they deal with be into. Until they realize, you require more, like more. It's those things don't excite you. You know what I'm saying? Like you may not be a heavy drinker, you may not even smoke anything. So it's like even if they do take you around people they do this with, they looking at you like you a L7, like you a square. You know what I'm saying? Cause you smoke, no. You do this, no. You want to go here? Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and go home. Then they're like, damn, she don't do nothing. Where you meet her at? It's like that. It's like that. But Yeah, you got water and air out here so far. Yeah, somebody could be an air sign dealing with a water sign. But this person, no, they wouldn't cooperate. You know what I'm saying? It's like some disputes, some arguments may have been had. Y'all may have had some back and forth, when it came to addressing these things and stuff with this person. But it's the fact that after a while, when it came to them not trying to understand it for more than just their point of view or from your perspective or whatever, you just six of swords, some shit. You moved on to calmer waters. Now this person is seeing how, it's like some unfinished business between you and them, unfinished work. And it's like whatever they was trying to do, they weren't able to accomplish with you because you walked away. Whatever they were trying to, you know, do with these unrealistic goals or whatever they were trying to get you to comply with and go along with, shit, you rather walk away before you do that. And this person ended up getting a fucking towel when they did for refusing to change. So they just had too much, somebody just feel like, now that they procrastinated, for too long, with stuff. And you may have procrastinated, in walking away from this person. It may have taken you a while to like just release this. Clarify the justice. What's the justice? So somebody is, doing some self-reflecting. Child, look now. You got the magician and the 10 of cups and came out here with the page of wands. Mm-mm. Like somebody is imagining this. Yeah. Somebody is, this person could be an extrovert, you could be an introvert. For one, but this person, is, got some new ideas. They got something they holding close to their chest, but they, are looking. They could be planning something, a trip or something like that. But this is somebody that's, got some. They imagining different things. This person got some new ideas. They, feeling some type of inspiration or wanting to explore and shit like that. Or this is what they, want to do. They possibly want to travel or something like that, or making, plans to, explore. Like this is somebody that wants to possibly, get out, move around, or relocate or something like that, but it seems as though, somebody is having an eye open, like somebody is having an aha moment. But with the magician out here clarifying the justice, like somebody, like I said, your prayers is finna be answered. You got a surprise coming. Somebody manifesting with this magician out here, this 10 of cups, is coming. You're gonna be able to travel, and do some of them things, you got on your list of things to do. There's a king of swords, here this somebody, they got high standards. Oh, this is you with the wheel of fortune. Because the wheel is, I mean, yeah. So like I said, with the 4 of Pentacles right behind this wheel of fortune, whoever was holding back or, being indecisive about, giving to you, or should they give you, or, um changing their ways. I feel like somebody was, not knowing, how I'm getting, somebody wanted to change, but they didn't want to change for the wrong person. They didn't want to hang up their head and you know, let down their guard and give to you like you was giving to them. Like somebody, I feel like somebody did it with too many people, or they done been around like some parents that may have had, relationship issues that they, kind of just been in their head about, with seeing how low down certain things were, was going, that they knew about, and it kind of tainted their judgment toward loving relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But this justice is clarifying by this magician and this 10 of cups. And somebody is realizing, why something is the way it is, but this is also them taking accountability, whoever, And it's also, about some court cases, Libra energy with this justice out here. But somebody could be, dealing with some kind of court issues, or something may be um having to go to court if it's not already in court, whether it's spiritual court or actual court here in the present. But I feel like when it comes to whatever it is that is coming towards you, you will get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come as a shock to you. You're not, yeah. Child, somebody gonna done got to their 10 of cups without somebody. And I feel like if somebody gotta bring you this 10 of cups, um, with this magician out here, she is it's gonna allow you to be able to do some things that you've been wanting to do, places you've been wanting to go, things you've been wanting to try and enjoy, adventure, and go and do. Because this King of Swords is like somebody that has boundaries, just somebody that holds a high standard. You know what I'm saying? They held to a high standard. This could be some authority figure or something like that that may deliver this surprise, or be the person that's behind this. Yeah, because of some cycle is over. Like, what I'm saying, this is something new coming in, and it's destiny. It's destined for you. It's good fortune, especially when it comes with the decision that's being made in your favor. It's like I said, it's nothing somebody can do to stop it. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit said that's the truth, but it's a need. Somebody like blocking change. You know what I'm saying? And it can be self-limiting beliefs with this Four of Pentacles. Like somebody had some self-limiting beliefs, whether it was you, whether it was it could have been both of y'all. But top of the deck, you got my heart is starting to change my mind. And 1977, somebody could be born in 77. They could be born in 77. Take it how it resonate. But this person, they saying my heart is changing. You know, my mind, like whatever their heart is feeling now, is changing their mind. Like I said, look up that song Kevon Edmonds sing. It's called 24/7, and the message in that song should be significant to this reading as far as who this reading may resonate with. Somebody could like to cook with chef out here. It could A chef could be significant, whoever this reading resonates with. Um, but I'm also getting there's somebody that likes to cook too. I don't know, you may know this masculine to be somebody that like to cook, that knows how to cook really well. Or you may know of them to cook. Next card, building up the courage to come apologize to you genuinely. Doorbell cam proof. Somebody getting some doorbell cam proof on something. First, middle, or last initial D can be significant. You got Georgia out here too, like I said, in Aaron. Child, Distant Love Her Own by Marvin Gaye. So you and this person could live at a distance, so many miles away. Yeah, this person be yeah, this person they feeling the child. He's saying, how could you treat my heart so mean and cruel? And I feel like that person feel like that because they feel like, at one time when you awakened or went through a spiritual awakening or dark night of the soul, there was people around you that didn't understand you or treated you a certain kind of way. And now that you awaken, um, they gonna have to come to the terms of realization, that this was something you went through for you. It wasn't something that was personal, that you was intentionally doing, towards them. It's just the fact that you elevated, you know what I'm saying? It was meant to separate you from them, but not because you wanted to, but because you had to, and your choices and the way that the choices you had to make separated you from them, because not everybody can be where you are, and nobody's, destined to be on your path, if they got their own. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's purpose is not the same. Everybody's destiny isn't the same. So everybody's challenges that they face is for different reasons, different lessons they get from that. Many people have been homeless. Many people have went through financial hardship, but not for the same lesson they got out of it. You get what I'm saying? So they building up the courage. Clarify, this doorbell cam proof. What they got doorbell cam proof on? Clarify. Clarify doorbell cam proof. What's doorbell cam proof about? At the 7 to 1, somebody had to stand their damn ground with something. Like somebody was defensive, like having, to be probably against a Queen of Wands. Somebody vengeful, hot tempered, like wanting to come give a message or something like that, or somebody feeling some type of way that somebody uh like jealous of somebody for some reason. Clarify this 7 of Wands. Doorbell cam proof. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Somebody being sneaky and deceptive and shit. Whoever this Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. To somebody that's easily influenced, like saying they scatterbrained, like they ain't got no presence of mind, like they be out of sight, out of mind, like somebody don't even operate from a place where they have some type of awareness to the consequences of their actions. This is somebody like if you tell them, oh, that person, how some folks will tell you something to get a reaction out of you. The reaction this person give, this Queen of Swords in reverse, could be a low vibrational air sign that deals with this water sign or something like that. But baby, somebody third eye blocked. So shit, they don't have no intuition or discernment to know if somebody lying to them or gaslighting them. If this is somebody that's easily gaslit, you can light this person shit with water at this point. Shit, gas ain't the only thing gonna light this person up. This is somebody you can light their ass, child. This is somebody you can just tell something, you say something to this person, even if it's a lie, and they out the door. They acting on something before they can even think about the consequences. But they 7 of Swords. This is somebody that know you to be somebody defensive, or they know this person to be defensive or something like that. Whoever this fire sign is, could be a Leo, don't have to be, or somebody could have Leo in their chart. But it's like somebody they being sneaky and deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Like some criminal activity. And I feel like it's got a lot to do with somebody, not having somebody's very cold hearted. You know what I'm saying? And they swift to take some type of action, like for some type of lifestyle that they want, or it's about somebody's lifestyle, or something that they feel like they seizing the opportunity or moment in. You know what I'm saying? Or it's over that. Yeah, it's over that. Like I said, you got 1977 that came out here, and you got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So 777 can be significant, but look up that angel number 7777 and 777 777 too. What's the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles? I mean, what's the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Swords? Doorbell cam proof. Like somebody doorbell camera caught somebody, doing some criminal shit. What's the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Swords? Two of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody was at work when this happened. Somebody was at work, or they was at work planning this shit hard at work while somebody was possibly at their breaking point, or like somebody was, dealing with some type of despair or something like that, or somebody is feeling overwhelmed or something like that. Especially if this person got caught, like somebody thought somebody was at work or something. With this Eight of Pentacles, it's like somebody having some type of somebody master is a, how you say it, um whatever this is that somebody does, as far as like whatever it is they do for revenge, or like how, how somebody knows how people think, dealing with somebody crazy or a lunatic, or somebody that's got anger issues, or um got death on them, even can do some very reckless, treacherous, cold-hearted stuff without even thinking about the consequences. It's like somebody think, that's love, and they think that's cute until it ain't. And it's like if somebody used to somebody like fighting over them or chasing, running after them, chasing them, if they leave them alone, or if they think that person over there was somebody else, or they think they moving on to somebody else, they come over there and pop up at this person's crib, is what I'm getting. It's like somebody know at one time they used to think that was cool. They used to think, oh man, they, they think I'm over here with somebody, man. They think I'm over here putting it down on somebody else, this and that. And that shit ain't funny now. It ain't cool now. Because Two of Wands, somebody is making a decision. They made a decision. And they know they're gonna have to be defensive with this person showing up and possibly like trying to cause some kind of conflict, or trying to get them to, entice them into like putting their hands on them, like becoming confrontational, like trying to do something to get this masculine to hit them or something like that, so they can say that this person jumped on them when he really was defending himself. You know what I'm saying? And all because this person is making a decision, and they know, and I feel like they know when they make this decision, or when they make it, or that they made it, they know that there's somebody that's gonna dislike their decision and cutting them off, or like cold turkey, this person. And I'm also getting somebody doorbell cam done picked up somebody, um, being deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Like a cheat. Like somebody, yeah. Like if somebody, be at somebody else's house, like they may not live together, but they may, stay over sometime or be over there a lot. Somebody allows somebody else to come over them, or they've had somebody else at this person's crib or whatever, and somebody doorbell cam footage done caught either they neighbor, or this is they doorbell camera footage caught somebody on camera, like being deceptive. Like if they wonder who did something to their car, or who did something to they home or they crib or they door or something like that, like somebody doorbell cam footage caught it. Whether it was a neighbor like that lived across the street from them, across the hall from them, yeah, in another building or something, like somebody's doorbell camera footage caught somebody in the action of doing something, in the moment of doing something. And it's what caused this person to make a decision when they, when they got this discovery. Somebody made a decision based on that. And the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, with the Nine of Swords to the Temperance. Yeah. And this is because somebody, in the past refused to stand up for themselves and end this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody stayed around to keep the peace, like I said. Getting along, playing along to get along. And just to keep the silence, to keep this person from, spazzing out, acting a fool, doing the most. But, trying to avoid conflict by just going along with the shit didn't help. This person was gonna be like this anyway, regardless. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing to satisfy this person, do something the right way, lead this person the right way, do something the right way, decent or whatever. This person, it ain't gonna matter. This person just don't like being rejected. They don't like being ignored. They don't like, not having the upper hand. And somebody don't like, that this person, they may have, been at work or being focused on work or being, just, keeping themselves distracted with work. But it's like somebody wanted this person was doing this because they was always in their head. Like somebody was not liking, the sleepless nights they were having. They were keeping themselves in isolation because of what was going on between them and um the things that they know they're gonna have to sacrifice, they're gonna have to let go of and release, you know what I'm saying, to think from their higher self, when it comes to them having balance and finding better solutions to something instead of thinking, involving other people and their issues, it's gonna work. It's like whatever it is between you and them is gonna work itself out. It wasn't. This person gonna have to do their part. And this person was, with this doorbell cam proof, like somebody seeing just how somebody else is or how they respond to stuff as to, do you want to deal with this? If you get this person a commitment, do you really want to deal with them being like this? If you don't do this or you ain't like this with them, or if you don't answer your phone or something like that and they show up and they want to tell you go down and want to, that kind of stuff. And this person, like, they know with you, you don't do this. You literally done Six of Swords or something and walk the fuck away. And they ain't heard from you since. This person that they got to walk away from and the people they normally hang out with and celebrate with, these low vibrational people, these are people they gonna have to, be on the lookout for already. They're gonna do the most. Now they knowing, who they should have gave energy and reciprocated, what they really wanted to. They know now, but it took you to leave. You know what I'm saying? So they can see, the difference. Cause shit, they thought. Next card, last card. What I feel for you won't ever change. All right. But I'm gonna end it here, collective. Because I feel like this person, has, yeah, I feel like this person has some things that they, have to work out and figure out for themselves. But I feel like at the end of the day, this person is building up the courage to come and apologize to you genuinely. The card came out, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, that's the outcome in this situation. Um, it's all in divine timing. So it's not on your phone, it's not on your watch, it's not on your computer. It's divine timing. It's when divine clears the path for this person and gives them the green light to do so. Until then, whether you got them blocked or not, the universe is gonna have them that way until they know the intentions coming towards you is pure. If they not, then any attempt that they make to try to come towards you, man or woman, collective, they gonna be blocked. Whether it's in, a mental block that keeps them, in their head from coming towards you. Either way, the universe gonna intervene to halt them until they come towards you with, with what they supposed to. And your spirit team, especially your ancestors of the light, they ain't gonna play. They're gonna create all kind of distractions and blockages in traffic around them and everything to distract them from coming towards you. They're gonna send some of these low vibrational people their way to distract them if they decide to come towards you on some bullshit or some dishonesty. You know what I'm saying? I'm here and I want the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here, collective. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe for your girl. Until next time, I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.